Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, this is Whispering Weaver, and welcome back to ASMR Radio. And we are live. And we have a special guest today. You already may know who she is. She's acquired such a large subscriber base in such a short period of time. And if you watched her videos, you discover exactly why. They're extremely relaxing, and she has an amazingly soothing voice with over 165,000 views on her most popular video. I would like to introduce you to an ASMR extraordinaire, the one and only Calming Escape.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, so first question right off the bat. I was talking to you for a bit. A couple of minutes after we went live. How do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel better now that we're actually broadcasting.
Yeah, I guess all that pent up excitement's kind of calmed down a little bit. I guess that's good.
Yes, it is.
That's good. Really good. So how did it feel hearing your voice like being broadcast on the radio before going live? Like how was that?
It was different. But at the same time, similar to hearing my voice on YouTube. It was just in a different format.
Okay, so how did it feel like on YouTube when you first, like for me, I can't listen to it. Like when I post a video, I don't listen to them. I don't know. That's just me. But I mean, I guess you do. I mean,
I tend to not listen to my videos. Like I'll listen through it like when I'm editing to make sure it's okay.
yeah.
But after that, I don't listen to my videos.
You too. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of like that.
Yeah.
I watch it once over and I'm like, okay, it didn't like screw up. No weird creepy girl just popped up in the middle of nowhere. The video's good. Okay, awesome. So exactly how old are you? I think a lot of people are curious to know.
I am 20 years old.
20 years old. And I guess I'm guessing last year you never figured that you would be doing this like a year ago. Guess you had no clue.
No, I had slowly discovered like the Whisper community, and I found them very interesting. But I never thought that I would myself make videos.
Really? Wow. That's insane. I mean,
Yeah.
within a year, something like this just happens, and all these subscribers started flooding in. After how many videos did you create when people really started taking notice of your channel?
It was a couple, like the first couple of videos, like I was testing everything out. But then once I started like doing some role plays, my fan base kind of started growing, I guess you could say.
Yeah, awesome. And I'm
Yeah.
guessing you get like a lot of comments and emails and such.
Yes.
So how does it feel? I mean, I guess on a daily basis, how does it feel answering emails? Like, I guess you're nervous at first.
Yeah. It's okay because it's nice to know that people are being relaxed and
Yeah.
that I'm helping people. So it's kind of like a nice little happy moment of my day to see some nice comments or nice emails.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm guessing you get a lot of requests as well. I'm
I
assuming.
do. Yeah.
Okay, so I have to ask you. I mean, I ask pretty much every whisper
Uh-huh.
that like I try and get to know. What's your weirdest request that you've ever gotten? Like
Um,
the strangest.
the strangest was, I gotta think. It was probably something to do with, there was this one that wanted part of the video to be like a massive eating video that like had to do with like me putting my hands in the food or something like that. And I
Wow.
was just like, what?
Yeah. Well, I guess some people have different tastes, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a few more questions, and
Okay.
later on we're going to play a game. Then afterward, we will have, I guess, a little question and answer session with people on ASMR Island, the listeners. And I'm looking on chat right now. Can everyone hear us? People on chat. And I'm still
Testing,
waiting.
one, two,
Testing, one, two,
three.
three. It's like, I guess it would be a little too late for that now, wouldn't it? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyhow, no one's responding, so I guess we're not doing a very good job. However, the show must go on.
Yes.
So, hmm. I thought this would be a fun question to ask, kind of random. But which shoe do you put on first? Do you put on your left, your right, or do you successfully leap into both of them at the same time? What do you do exactly?
Um, I think I put my right shoe on first.
You think you do?
I think I'm picturing it in my head, and I think it's the right one.
You- okay, the right shoe. I think I'd put my right shoe on first as well.
Okay.
I think I do. However, like, I can't really tell. Also, I also heard you had braces. Braces. Now, how is that? Because that experience is like,
I did have braces. It was interesting because I never thought that I would have to have braces,
yeah.
but then I ended up having to have like surgery on my mouth, and
Hmm.
then like I had to have braces after that. So it was kind of surprising, but it ended up
Interesting.
okay.
Oh, hey. At the dentist, or whoever, I guess, did you get ASMR from any of those appointments?
Not really because it was so loud. It was such a loud environment, and
Okay.
especially like if they're tightening your braces, you're not really relaxed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess that would make sense then.
Yeah.
And phobias. Do you have any phobias?
Yeah, a couple. I'm not a big heights person.
Heights, that's a big one.
Yeah, which
Literally.
is if I go hiking, I gotta pace myself so I don't look over the edge of the trail.
Hiking. Where do you go hiking where the trail like has edges?
Different mountains
Oh,
around
there's mount. Okay, okay.
and like just different little hiking spots. There's usually at least a couple drop-offs that you want to steer clear from.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea. Hmm. And also, just listening from like or watching your videos rather, photography. Now, anyone who knows you, or anyone who has watched your videos, they know that you are pretty violent with the camera and enjoy shooting sprees. So, how did you discover your passion for beautiful pixel murder?
It started off, I would go to like old car shows with my dad, and there I would like borrow his camera and take pictures of the old cars. And then I discovered that I really liked taking photos, and I just kept taking more and more and taught myself more and became the person I am today with photography.
Wow. What kind of camera do you use?
I use a Sony camera for my like professional shoots, but then I have like a billion other cameras as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that Sony one's your like favorite one, I guess.
Yeah, for photography it is. And then
Oh.
I like have like a waterproof camera, and then I have obviously my video camera and some other different little cameras that I use every now and then.
What? You have a waterproof? See, I've always thought waterproof cameras were cool.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you've swam and you've taken photos underwater.
Yeah, I've taken photos and video underwater.
No way. That must be
Yeah,
cool.
it
You know
is.
what? You should do an ASMR video underwater. I think that would be really cool.
Oh yeah, I've thought about it.
That would be really cool.
Uh-huh.
So what do you like shooting most of the time? Like cars mostly, or I mean,
Uh, I've kind of grown away from doing the cars. I
yeah.
do still do it occasionally when I go to car shows, but I really like scenery shots. If I'm at a beautiful place, I have to photograph it, and then of course I do um, like portraits and stuff for people as well.
Mhm. Mhm. Wow. So I mean, you get like a few gigs here and there, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And your dream job is movie direction.
Yes, it is.
And you apparently, I mean, I guess you're looking for things to shoot. I mean, what kind of, are you going to school for it or anything like that?
No, I'm not going to school for it right now. It started like with my photography, and then
Oh,
it's
right.
into film work where I kind of make up my own scripts and
Yeah.
direct my own little mini movies or music videos.
Wow, that's
And
cool.
yeah.
Wow. So, I mean, you're heading into the right direction, I guess, with the ASMR filmmaking.
Yeah, it's nice to do it as well.
So who's your favorite ASMR artist whisperer?
Oh, that's so
I know
tough.
it's tough. There's just, I mean, the community's growing like crazy.
It
Yeah,
is. It really has to depend on my mood
yeah,
because there's just so many amazing people out there lately.
yeah.
And like I seriously have to like take turns like going down my sub list and
Sure
like
enough.
them. There's just so many good ones.
Yeah, and plus there's a lot of listeners too, so they're probably like, pick me, pick me, pick me. So
Right.
maybe it's best like we just don't answer that question. um, so here's another funny question: if you knew the world was ending in 2012 this year, what would you do in your remaining time?
I would love to travel and see the world, like different around the world before it's gone.
As much as you could before it's gone, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, I think that's the way to go. I
Yes.
think that's the way to go. Good old. Have you watched 2012 by the way? That movie?
I did watch that movie. It freaked me out.
Did it freak you out? Like, what did you think? I thought personally, I thought the CGI, like all the graphics, were kind of corny.
Yeah. It just wasn't.
It all looked like toys to me, at
Yeah.
least.
It was just like the thought of it, like having to rush to this place because if not, you're gonna die. And I was just like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm watching this movie.
Oh wow, I'm just thinking about it right now. It's insane. Um, hmm. Now, Marilyn Monroe. Anyone who has you on Facebook, I suppose they know you like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of example is Marilyn Monroe for you?
Um, it was funny because when like I did a video with my hair curled, everybody like jumped on it. Was like, "Oh my gosh, you look like Marilyn Monroe." And I was just like, "Oh my gosh, really? That's a huge compliment." Because I think she was a really extraordinary woman, and she stood up for her beliefs, and it's really nice to be compared to her. I mean, she was beautiful, of course, but she was also talented and a good person.
Uh-uh. Very nice. I see. I don't think. See, when I think at the top of my head, like from the top of my head, I don't think I can name any role models. Like at least female ones. That's a hard one to choose from for me. But would you like to get on with the game that I have planned?
Oh no, I'm scared.
You're scared? You should be.
Oh,
This is gonna be fun. Okay. We are going to play a game called Name That Tune. But however, you don't just name the tune. You have to sing the lyrics, the next line. You have to do it.
I'm
Okay?
gonna.
All right. No, this isn't hard. This isn't hard. I hope not, because if it's hard, then that would just be embarrassing now, wouldn't it?
I know it's good. Yeah, for me, not for you. You can just laugh at me.
This is true. Touche. You win. Okay, so for the first one, let me just set up here. We have this one track coming up. And here we go. Name that tune.
There's something strange in your neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
And correct. You have got that right.
Woohoo!
And we are going on to number 2. But before that, Ghostbusters, your favorite movie, apparently.
Oh yeah, I like Ghostbusters.
You like
It's one of
Ghostbusters.
my favorites.
And see, don't kill me, okay? But I've never
Okay.
watched Ghostbusters. Okay, now I know everyone else is gonna be like, but I've never seen it.
Pretty good.
But
The
what do you
sequel's pretty good too.
what do you like about it so much? I mean, it's a lot of people.
It's like I love supernatural movies, but it's a comedy movie at the same time, and the cast
Okay.
is just so funny.
That makes sense. That makes sense. On to the number 2, and I think you'll appreciate this one. Here we go.
hit me, baby, one more time.
And there's another one. You saw Britney Spears at a concert.
I did. You just like totally took me back into the 90s.
Yeah, right? Perfect. See, that's what we're supposed to do. And
Yes.
how was that experience, like, even as a child?
It was my first concert, like my first massive concert that I went to.
Yeah.
And me and my friend were totally stoked to go see her. And
Oh
it was
my
actually
god! Oh my god! I can't wait.
totally.
Yeah.
It was a really good concert, though.
What were the songs that stick out in your head that night?
The song "Lucky," she like
Oh,
it was more of like a skit on stage that she did.
Really
And then
creative.
there was one song, I don't remember which one it was, but she like lifted off the ground and her dress just got longer and longer and longer
What?
as she was being lifted into the air.
So it's like a magic show too.
It was cool how they did it.
Okay. So wow, I've never been to any big concerts, believe it or not.
Yeah.
My favorite, I guess this predates Britney Spears, but I guess any female artist, I'd have to say Spice Girls. Yeah, I'm guilty.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Spice Girls are awesome.
Yeah, I'm guilty. I love the Spice Girls. I would take like cassette tape and record it off the radio.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I was a loser like that. But anyhow, we're going to get on to number 3.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
You are the warning when it's clear, when it's over. You're the start, you're my head, you're my heart.
No light in your bright blue eyes.
There you go. And
My
No Light
favorite song.
is your favorite song.
It is.
Excellent. And how did you learn about that song? Where'd you find
It
them?
was from some YouTube people on a different channel. They told me about Florence and the Machine, and I fell in love with their music, and that's definitely my favorite song of theirs.
Oh, okay. So when you first heard the song, did your mind like get blown? Like, oh my god, this is my favorite song, or did it like grow on you? Because I know that some songs are like that.
I really just fell in love with it right when I heard it, and I'm weird like that. When I hear songs, I'm like, oh my gosh, that would be great for this type of movie scene, because I like got the director's mind, and so I can picture like the type of movie scene I would want to put it in and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So I mean, now that a lot of people have heard like your tastes, likes, dislikes, for all these single guys out there, what kind of stuff do you look for in a dude?
Well, let's see. He would have to be nice.
Have
That's
to be
a big
nice.
one.
Oh, that's yeah.
And maybe have similar interests that I have.
Okay.
And
I mean, you just riddled off a bunch, so that's always good.
yeah, that's always good.
Yeah.
I'm honestly not that picky, but just I look for nice people and people that are similar to me, I guess, with their interests, so that we would have stuff in common.
Okay, so I guess it's generally like interest and personality, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So you are 3 for 3 in our game. So I would like to congratulate you. Yay! And we are going to get to a video of yours, and when we are back, we can have a question and answer session.
All right.
Alrighty. So we shall return soon, ladies and gentlemen. And talk soon. Say bye, Cassie.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Close your eyes now. We will rest somehow. Nothing can hurt you, my dear. Only love takes your fear. Oh, believe me, you shall see. Your
dreams are closer than they seem. Close your eyes now. We will rest somehow. We will drift away. Find that peace today. So close your eyes. Sweet goodbyes. The future is clear. So sleep, my dear.
Hey, how was your day? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you have a headache? I hate that. Do you want me to try and make it better? Of course, yeah. Here. Let's see. Let me just massage your head. Temples. It's always really nice when you have a headache if someone massages your temple. Back up. Does that feel good? Good. I hope you can relax. Let's see. Scratch your head a little bit. Does that feel nice? I always love it when someone massages my head. Is that nice? And back to the temples. I hope you feel better.
And we are back. Hello, Cassie.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. And so, we are going to get into a question and answer session. However, before that, would you like to give anyone a shout out?
Well, everybody listening, of course, I know that there's some amazing people in the community that are in the chat right now. Hey guys. And then my family is also listening to this right now, so
Awesome. Hello to the family. Hello.
yeah.
Hello. And does anyone have any questions? I guess I'll ask you a couple, so people can start thinking of questions to shoot off in chat.
Okay.
Let's see. What else do we got here? Do you like animals?
I do. I'm a
You
big
do.
animal lover.
You love animals. Let me guess. Dogs.
I actually love them all. I love cats, I love dogs,
okay.
I love a lot.
And any pets?
Yes, I do. I do have cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs. How much? How many of each?
Oh, about 60 of each.
60? My jaw just dropped. I'm like, 60? Like you own some sort of kennel or farm or something.
No.
Well, it seems you have some questions here, and I will leave you to it. The audience is all yours.
Okay, let's see. Who are some of your favorite film directors? I'm a big fan of Tim Burton because he's just amazing at his style and everything he does. I'm also a fan of Troy Duffy. He's only done the Boondock Saints movies, but I'm a real big fan of how he put those together and how he directed that. Okay, let's see. How do you like your cornflake? Crispy or soft? Crispy. I'll go with crispy. What is your favorite song of all time? Oh, I'm all over the place with my music taste, but it would either be that Florence and the Machine song, the No Light, or it would be Joan Jett's Fake Friends is another one of my favorites. I'm a big Joan Jett fan as well.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. That wasn't indicated anywhere, so that's
Yeah.
really cool. Now, are you a morning or are you an evening person?
I'm like an evening into the early morning person.
Right. Yeah, like nocturnal, I guess.
Yes, I am nocturnal. I do most of my work at night.
Yeah. I guess that's when you're I guess most creative. I think we talked about that before. At least
Yeah.
I'm more creative at night.
Right. Let's see. What was the best day of my life? It was probably this vacation that my parents took me on for my Sweet 16. I got to go and meet the cast of my favorite TV show, and it was pretty amazing that day. Do you have any tips for amateur photographers? Yeah, just keep practicing because, I mean, I started off just like, randomly doing stuff, and then I taught myself more and more, and you learn from your mistakes. And if you just keep taking photos, you'll learn what you like in photos and what you don't like. Let's see. Have you seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show? I haven't. And some of my friends want to beat me up for that because they say I need to really bad. What's my cat's name? One of my cat's names is Snowball. She's actually laying on my bed right now. Superhero movie? Well, right now it's of course The Avengers because that movie was epic. What was the first ASMR/whisper you watched? That was a while ago. I know I started listening to Maria's videos early on, Gentle Whispering, but I'm pretty sure there was another whisper guy that I used to listen to. Oh, what was his name? I don't think he makes videos anymore. That's probably why I can't remember. But he used to do really relaxing whispers, and that's kind of how I got hooked on whisper videos, and then I discovered the ASMR community. how much would can't even read it. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Oh my gosh, that reminds me of Easy A. I hope you get the reference. What does your family think about your YouTube? My family is really supportive with it, and they're really into it, and they like that I can help people relax, and they know that I suffer from panic attacks, and so the fact that I can help other people that are suffering through the same thing, they like that a lot. Do you like to read? Any favorite authors or poets? I do like to read. I just finished some more books last night, and my favorite author is probably J.K. Rowling, just because she's pretty brilliant to create the whole Harry Potter world, and I'm a big Harry Potter nerd. Let's see. Who has been your most supportive person in the ASMR community? There's my friend Bryce has been really supportive with some of my videos, and then I've asked a couple of the pros, I call it, their opinion when I first started like making videos and everything, and they were let's see. What are your plans for smart videos? Well, I finally organized my requests. So I have section, and then I have my ideas section. So basically, I'm just going to go down the list of requests and my and so on. What are those little plastic things at the end of shoelaces called? Little plastic things? I have no idea. Apparently they're called aglets. I probably said that wrong. Do your friends know about your channel? Some of my friends do. How do you go about explaining ASMR to your friends? I basically start with that it's really for relaxation, and that it can really help people, like with my panic attacks, because friends know about my panic attacks. And so I start with the relaxation thing, and then I say, really relaxed, you can get tingles and stuff like that, is how I go about that. Favorite Pokemon? I'm not really a Pokemon fan. I was like an just go Pikachu. That's like the only one I know. Let's see. If you could travel anywhere in the world, which country would you visit? I would really like to visit Italy. Is one of the places. There's so many different places though to visit. How do you make the sounds when you do your head massage videos? There's a couple different ways that I do it. Usually I have obviously something I'm going to massage like draped over my camera. Like one of them would be like a towel. I've done a towel before. And then I've also used like it's like a neck. It's kind of like a beanbag chair is kind of what it sounds like. So that's usually the sounds that I use. Love your Jello salad recipe. Any more recipe videos on the way? Yes, there is. I have more cooking videos on the way. It's been requested a lot. Trying to think of which cooking videos I want to do for you guys. Do you know any good jokes? It's like I know like Harry Potter jokes, which I think I've mentioned in a video before. Besides, that, I got nothing. Yes, I do like Mexican food. Which Mexican foods and why? I love fajitas. Fajitas, oh my gosh, they're so amazing. I get them like all the time, and I, and I like putting it together, and it tastes so delicious. If you had $1 million to splurge out with, what would you buy? Um, Tickets, because I want to travel like to a bunch of different places. So I would buy plane tickets to all those. What kind of books do you like to read? Any self-help books? Um, I tend to be really into like supernatural uh, style books, like I said, the Harry Potter series and some other stuff like that. I really like just the supernatural aspect of ghosts and stuff like that.
Okay, so um, that was a nice run of questions. We are going to go and take a quick little break, give her a little breather, and we shall return. Dun dun dun.
Hey guys, so I'm kind of bored right now. So I thought that I would do the this or that tag to entertain myself and hopefully relax you guys with this whisper. Okay, so here are the questions. Math or English? English for sure. I love to write and to read. Summer or winter? I like both for different reasons, but probably more of a summer girl. Morning or evening? Evening for sure. Full House or Family Matters? Full House, but I do watch Family Matters too. Tea or coffee? Tea. Chai tea is my favorite. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Harry Potter for sure. I've seen Lord of the Rings, but I just didn't get into it as much as Harry Potter. I've read all the Harry Potter books and seen all the movies, so definitely Harry Potter. Black or white? Black. Dogs or cats? Probably cats. McDonald's or Burger King? McDonald's, I guess. I'd prefer Taco Bell. Cake or pie? Cake. Chocolate or vanilla? Vanilla. Jocks or nerds? Being a nerd myself, I'd have to go with nerds. Cable or internet? Internet. MySpace or Facebook? Facebook. The Simpsons or Family Guy? I've barely seen either one of these, but I guess I'll go with Family Guy, because the few clips that I've seen from it have been kind of funny. Coke or Pepsi? Coke. Batman or Superman? Definitely Batman. Fantasy or reality? Fantasy. I think that's why I get into
Japan. Hamburgers or hot dogs? Hamburgers. Salt or pepper? Salt. Peanut butter or jelly? Preferably both together. But if I had to pick, I'd say peanut butter. Boxers or briefs? Boxers. Amazon or eBay? Probably eBay. TV shows or movies? That's such a hard one. I guess probably movies. Pen or pencil? Pen. Phone call or in person? In person. I don't really like to make phone calls. Video games or board games? Board games. Shower or bath? Shower. Rain or snow? Rain. I love the rain. Pixar or DreamWorks? I like both, but Pixar, I probably have more favorites from Pixar. 30 Rock or The Office? I've never seen either one of these shows. I don't know if that's bad or not. I just never have. I guess The Office. Rock or rap? Rock. Ketchup or mustard? Ketchup. I don't like mustard. White or wheat? Wheat. Love or money? Love. Movies or reading? I love both, but I do read a lot, and I do see a lot of movies, but I probably see more movies than I do read books. Car or motorcycle? Car. Michael Jackson or Elvis? I have some of their music on my iPod, but I probably have more Michael Jackson music than I do Elvis music. France or Italy? Italy. I would love to visit Italy someday. Gift cards or cash? Cash. Paper or plastic? Plastic. Santa Claus or the Easter Bunny? Santa Claus. Lucky Charms or tricks? Lucky Charms for sure. I could eat a whole bag of that stuff. Mayo or Miracle Whip? Mayo. Oh, I hate Miracle Whip. It's so gross. Pickles or olives? Olives, as long as they're black olives. Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew? Mountain Dew. Baja Blast is a really good Mountain Dew. So yeah, it looks like that's the 50 questions for the this or that tag. I hope you guys enjoyed my answers and enjoyed this whisper. I will see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye. Okay, so I think I'm back to answer some. Okay, let's see. Where did we leave off? Scrolling through. So, did I see the new Spider-Man movie? No, I haven't. I do want to see it. I was never really a big Spider-Man fan. I didn't see any of the other ones, but I do want to see this one. What advice? Oops, scroll away. What advice would you give to any subscribers who suffer from anxiety? Time to deal with your anxiety. You can't push it aside because unfortunately that will make it worse. You got to find that place where you can escape it. And breathing is a good thing. I know that might sound really stupid, but if you take deep breaths and you focus on that, it's really going to help calm your body down. At least that's how it is for me. Just try to get through it because it will get better. Okay, let's see. Do I practice yoga? I don't. Why is a raven like a writing desk? I don't know. Ask Johnny Depp. Let's see. Or- Sorry if it's taking me a little bit, guys. I'm trying to scroll through your guys' comments. Oops. Did I watch Sailor Moon as a kid? No, I didn't. Do I like Stephen King? I do. One of my favorite movies is Rose Red. It's a really good, creepy movie, but it's good. It's really long, but good. And then I just got a marriage proposal. That's always nice. From the White Rabbit ASMR. Okay. Oops. What are 3 characteristics you admire most in a person? Honesty is a big one because I just don't want to really deal with fake people. And going along with that, just being yourself. I would much rather get to know you than a version of you. And another one, I guess, dedication to whatever you have in life, your your projects and so on. Do you have any plans on, or are you continuing your education? I would like to continue my education. I'm not right now, but some most likely for film and or photography. My favorite class in high school was genetics. It was a tough class, but my teacher made it fun. He was very interesting, and I learned a lot of cool stuff about genetics and modern science. What brings you the most happiness? I'm at my happiest, I think, when I'm out hiking. It's my favorite things to do. I have some favorite spots that I go hiking in, and it's really nice to be out in the nature. And of course, I'm taking photos, so that makes me happy. And then just to be out in that nature and hiking is probably when I'm my happiest. Any pet peeves? Probably. Okay, I got one. When someone texts you and then you like say like hi back or whatever, and then they never text you back. That's my pet peeve. What are your ASMR triggers at the moment? I'm really into the roleplay videos because they're just always super relaxing, and close-up whispers are always nice. Like when you're paying attention to the viewer, is always one of my favorites. How would you handle a troll? I tend to ignore them because they're just there to like make me mad anyway or hurt my feelings. So I just try to ignore them, because if I respond, then I almost feel like it's egging them on to do more. So I try to ignore them. Tigger or Pooh? Pooh Bear, yeah. If I haven't read your question, like, posted it again, because it might have got, like, I might not see it in the mix of all the comments. Let's see. What is the longest you have ever stayed awake? I think it was like 48 hours was like the longest. And I was working on a big project with my family, and we just continued to stay up. Have you ever experienced any major life-changing events attributed to shaping you as a person? Yeah, I did. I had to, in high school, early high school, I had to deal with my best friend becoming my foster sister because of certain issues happened in her life, and it taught me a lot of different stuff, and it changed me definitely going through that experience and helping her and all that different type of stuff. Do you follow a script or ad-lib your roleplay videos? Before I start a roleplay video, I try to set in my mind what I'm going to say so I don't sound like an idiot, but I ad-lib it all. I have like the ideas in my head of what I want to say, but as for script, I don't use a script. I just kind of go with the flow. Have you ever seen a real ghost? No, I haven't. Dang it. I'm all into that supernatural stuff. Let's see. Who is the most important person in your life? My parents. They're very supportive of me, and I would like be in a really horrible place if I didn't have them. So I think that's question. Like I said, if I missed your question, type it again, because it might have got lost. How did you feel when you found out ASMR was a real thing and that lots of us have it? It was kind of cool because, like many people say, I thought that I was just like into these like random videos on YouTube, and I was like the only one, but it was cool to see that more people had this. Okay, I'm gonna try to finish this up real quick because I think we gotta end it. Which movie director do you most admire and why? Probably Tim Burton, which that might sound like weird because he's so popular now or whatever, but from day one, he's really stuck to his point of view of filmmaking, and he hasn't changed that. Are you religious or political? I'm not that religious, and I have views, but I'm just not very religious. And political, I tend to get mad at politics, so I try to steer clear. I am an only child. And let's see. Okay, this one I guess will be the last question. What made you decide to show your face? It was the support from my lovely subscribers, really, because I was a little scared to show my face. I didn't know how see if people would like it or anything like that. But the continued support from you guys and my subscribers and everything really made me decide to do it. So I guess that is all, I'm guessing.
All right. Well, thank you so much for an hour of your time. I'm sure everyone here appreciates it. I sure did. It was very fun. And thank you for opening up the interviews here at ASMR Island. And hopefully sometime we will get to hear you live again.
Yeah, it was really fun, guys.
So thank you again, and make sure to check out her channel at www.youtube.com/calming escape. Again, that's /calming escape. And we are going to close off with one last video of hers. See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Relax. Close your eyes and relax. Everything's gonna be okay. Relax. It's okay. You're alright. Just close your eyes and drift to sleep. Close your eyes and feel the bed beneath your muscles. Feel your body relax into comfort. Everything's gonna be okay. You feel relaxed. You feel free. You feel calm. You feel the sleep coming to you. It feels amazing. You want that sleep. Push your mind and your body towards that sleep. It will be okay. Your worries are forgotten because right now, all that matters is your relaxation and your sleep. Nothing else matters. Come away, fears. No fears are needed here. You're relaxed. Your body responds to your relaxation. Your muscles loosen. Any pain drifts away. You're found a happy place. You found a relaxing place. It's never felt this good.